Hi guys, I'm Sonal and welcome to my channel. Today I'm very excited to make this recipe because it's sprouts and I like eating sprouts a lot. The reason being that they are healthy for you and I was missing them on a ketogenic diet for the longest time. I kept researching about them but most places I would read that they are not allowed on a ketogenic diet since beans are not allowed on a ketogenic diet. But in my understanding, sprouts grow from a bean, but they use up all the starches in the bean to actually grow the plant. For all this while, I was thinking that they should be keto friendly. And then finally, I found an article where I read that they are actually allowed on a ketogenic diet. Now, let me show you what sprouts I'm talking about. So I'm talking about these long sprouts. These are the Asian style sprouts. So in India, when you sprout something, you don't sprout it that long. We just let the beans sprout to about like half an inch or 1 inch, and then we use the sprouts. So in that case, there's a lot more starch in it as compared to this. But when you sprout it to that length, most of the starches get used up and there's a lot more fiber in it. So the net carbs are quite low. I'm going to share the nutritional information about sprouts in the description along with the nutritional information about the recipe. So don't forget to go check that out. So let me talk about how these sprouts are sprouted to that length. So I have sprouted these at home. It's not a very easy process because it goes over 4 to 5 days. But you can buy these in most of the Asian grocery stores or even in the general stores. That's the easiest way to do that. If you don't find this in your local grocery stores and you want to make them at home, check out in the description. I'm adding links to videos where they show in detail how you can do that, and those are really simple to follow. I have made these at home. These are matki sprouts, so they are like mung bean or mung bean. You can buy whichever you like. You can buy mung bean sprouts or soya bean sprouts. In this recipe, I'm using these almost like angel hair pasta. Sprouting has made the bean much more nutritious and the nutrients much more bioavailable. So I don't want to lose that part. So I'm going to lightly cook it. So let us go ahead and see how it's made. So this is a pan which I used to cook some bacon, and I'm adding some of the bacon grease back in. You can use olive oil. So I'm adding about a tablespoon of bacon grease. To this I'm going to add some butter. So about a tablespoon of butter. I have about 6 to 7 cloves of garlic, which I'm going to add at this point itself. I don't want the oil to get too hot. You want the garlic to sweat. To this I'm adding some Betki Chili, which is a non-spicy chili. You can add chili flakes if you like. I'm going to add my sage leaves now. This is a very non-spicy chili, so I actually even eat the whole thing. But if you want, you can pick it out. I'm going to add about 1 cup of sprouts. You can eat even more because, like I said, they are very low in carbs. I'm going to lightly salt it now because we are going to add some Parmesan cheese. So this is like a pinch of salt. And I'm going to serve it in this plate. So I've added some Parmesan cheese and now it's time to taste. So here we are, it's time to taste with some garlic and the noodles or the sprouts. Oh, yum. Eating some of the garlic. I'm so glad to have finally found out that sprouts are allowed on a ketogenic diet, and especially the long ones. I'm going to eat them more often and share more recipes. So it took me about 2.5 minutes to do this. When you bite on the noodles, the whole chili garlic oil bursts into your mouth, and it gives you this oily, creamy feeling. Then it was topped with some Parmesan cheese, so there was no reason not to like it. I love eating the chilies, and I've been munching on the chilies along with the noodles thing. I love this dish. I think I'm going to make another batch for lunch. I ate this for breakfast. Right now I'm going to make myself some eggs and eat that, so it's more of a balanced breakfast. If you like this recipe, please try it out and let me know how it turned out. You can add any vegetables that you like to this. You can add mushrooms, you can even add bacon or chicken to this. But make sure that you add the noodles in the end or the sprouts in the end so that they don't overcook. If you've enjoyed this video, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.